Bouillabaisse, traditional French soup from Marseille, maybe the most famous soup in the world from France, the fish soup bouillabaisse. Why it's called bouillabaisse? Why the name bouillabaisse? Very difficult to wait a little bit, because I know it will be very tasty. Hi everyone, I'm Chef Vivien, French chef from Gascogne. Today we will do a fantastic soup bouillabaisse, and we will serve it with dry bread, croutons and sauce Rouille. A little secret ingredient which is right now in the oven that you will see after. For this recipe you can use any fish. Of course there is better than this red mullet, of course. All fish with many bones. What is difficult to make a fillet and to eat like sauté or like fry or deep fry. All of these fish are perfect for soup because they are difficult to prepare to eat like this, but they have a lot of taste because they have a lot of bones inside. Bones give taste. Like this, like a slice, just like a slice. But this, we will use it just to make the stock. This red mullet, fantastic. We will just take the two fillets, and from the fillet take only the part without bones. I advise you to ask your fish seller to do for you. It will be simple for you. We have a very nice fillet. Now we have a very nice fillet of red mullet. Here you can see the bones. This fillet of red mullet, I will cut it in 3 pieces, and this will be our mise en place for finishing the soup. So here we will have mise en place as we will serve it, and here we have all things for stock. And this stock we will cut. When there is a little bit of blood, you need to wash it in the cold water and stay 15 minutes, 20 minutes in the very cold water to exit maximum blood of inside the fish. The whiting, we will cut it like this. We remove the belly, also for stock. And this will be cooked on the bone. We put for the dressing. We should clean dorado. Okay, we will remove all of this, and this can go also without problem in your stock. Take care when you remove this. This is very sharp and can damage your hand very quickly. This in stock, we cut this way, a big centimeter. So this is for dressing, for ending the recipe, let's say. I finished to work all my fish, many fish we have. All part for stock is bones, tails, head, and the only exception is this conger fish that we will put normal piece of conger fish. As veggies in bouillabaisse, I advise you to put some leek, the white part of 2 leek, or 2 leek for this amount of fish. Of course, if you make a more little one, smaller one, the green part, of course, we don't throw away, never throw away nothing, please, in kitchen, because from this green part we should make a very nice bouquet garni with thyme, with bay leaf, with a tail of parsley, of course. So this in France we call it bouquet garni. We close the bouquet garni with a string. So okay for this, and now we can cut all the rest. So the leek, we should cut it in kind of paysan, so in 2 halves like this. It will cook around 40 minutes, so it will be cooked. So now onion, we will cut it in mirepoix. Mirepoix, it's a French technical word of kitchen. We cut onion in mirepoix. This is the half of onion, and we cut like this. If it's big, once again like this, in the height, and cut like this. And this is called mirepoix. And as you see, it will be a lot of veggies because I have a lot of fish. Very, very important, fennel. If you don't have fennel, you can do bouillabaisse, but you need to add an alcohol with anise flavor, like Ricard, like Pastis de Marseille, all this anise taste. It's really important in bouillabaisse. If you like so much anise taste, you can put and fennel and anise alcohol. Right, today I will do it without alcohol because I don't have, and I have a very nice fennel, very big. So today I will not put alcohol of anise. Voilà, we will put also green part of celery. You don't need to remove fibers from here because this is only stalk. Very fresh, as you listen, crispy. All our veggies, onions, fennel, green celery. Of course, we need garlic. We remove the skin this way after crush it and remove the green part inside if there is. In this case, it's very fresh, so it's still white, there is nothing. So all it's prepared, fish for stock, our bones of shrimps, our veggies, our bouquet garni. So olive oil, generously olive oil. Now this is an old pot, a big pot, very good for long time cooking, and I like it for bouillabaisse. So we will start to fry all bones and pieces of conger fish only, and all bones for bouillon. So our conger fish, and now we can put our bones, little heads, big heads, red mullet. There is a lot of taste because a lot of bones. Voilà, when you start in the pan to be fried and to have caramelization like Maillard reaction, as you see, it starts to be interesting, toasted, which stick in the pan. It's very good. That's a promise of taste. Our head and bones of shrimps, like this, to give seafood flavor. And now we can add our veggies, all of them. Veggies, so celery, fennel, onion and leek. And we will also fry them. We'll remove, as you see, a lot of veggies. I didn't put all, maybe I will add after. I smell all ingredients that we put, start to be nice. But we need to add a lot of garlic as well. If we will be in the summer, we will add 2 or 3 tomatoes, nice tomatoes, cut in pieces, but it's not summer. So that is why I will add a little bit of tomato paste, concentrated. But in any case, also in summer, I will put also a little bit of tomato paste just for color, in kind of strong red color, as I can say. And in the summer, tomatoes, and in the winter, good brand tomato from cans. So we put our tomato paste, we mix gently to make all flavor talking together. Canned tomatoes, very nice. As you can see here, a lot of taste is going, and only now we are adding water till little bit more than the height of the solid parts, which means veggies and fish. Of course, as more water you put, as lighter will be your stock. We don't forget bouquet garni. Our bouquet garni, hop, inside. We don't forget saffron, the half part of what I have here, because the second part will be in the sauce. very nice saffron. And the rest of the saffron will go in the sauce Rouille. This is traditional sauce from garlic and oil and yolk served with bouillabaisse. You will see it after. And what we forget the secret ingredient, which is waiting in the oven. And this secret ingredient is dry orange skin. A secret of grandmothers from Marseille, that they dry the skin of orange and add it to bouillabaisse. It's what I heard from many grandmothers. I tried and I love it, so that is why I put it. When you eat orange, you just remove skin with a peeler, and you let it in your room, wherever, to dry. Or if you are in a hurry, you dry it in the oven at 100 degrees during 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, and it will be dry and it will be tasty. But usually you just, every time you eat orange, you don't throw it away and you put it to dry. And this you can use for bouillabaisse, you can put in some tea for tea time or wherever. It's very useful thing. There is a French word which is déglacé. So when we put some liquid, wine, water, stock, whatever, in the bottom, all what is thick in the bottom of the pan, now we are removing it, putting all this flavor inside the stock. That is called déglacé, and now it's what I'm doing, what is stuck in the bottom of the pan, put it in the stock. And now we should try salt and pepper. So let's try first time. So of course we need salt. We add some salt. You must cook it. I will say the minimum, very minimum, is 20 minutes, but 40-45 minutes is a good average. Or of course in some restaurant we can cook it very gently during hours. Okay, it depends your time, it depends your device and your patience and which kind of fish and how much volume you need to cook. So that is why we don't put a lot of salt in the beginning, because if you must reduce it and you will cook it 4 hours, this will be very, very salty at the final. But let's say that average we will cook it 40-45 minutes. We are not closing the pan because it must evaporate, as I say, so, and reduce volume. Why it's called bouillabaisse? Why the name bouillabaisse? Because this dish, when it's boiling, bouillir in French, when it's boiling, baisse, bouillabaisse. When it's boiling, you put down the fire. Bouillabaisse. Baisse is go down, do something less fire. Bouillabaisse. So now it's quite boiling. I will add a little bit of pepper. If I don't say black, white, if I just say pepper, for me it's black pepper. And of course every time from this. And we leave it and go to have a rest. So now our bouillabaisse, as you see, already reduced quite a lot. As you can see here, already reduced. The stock start to be tasty. That is why now we will cut slice of potatoes. We use this sauté pan because the form, it's not deep, and it will be easier to remove the piece of potatoes after cooking in the stock. Nice slice of potatoes, around 1 centimeter. This way. Right. It should be the same in order to have the same cooking time. And now we will add stock in these potatoes. Voilà. Of course, we strain. And these potatoes will have the flavor of bouillabaisse also, as the fish. You just cover your potatoes and put to gently cook for 10-15 minutes, depending the type of your potatoes. Usually 1 centimeter will be 12 minutes, 15 minutes, average in depending kind of potatoes. Be careful. when you do this, huh? And we can strain it. As you see, you have a very, very strong stock, very thick. We need to press good all this texture, all of this taste which is in this strainer. Bouillabaisse in France, usually we serve it with croutons and some sauce rouille. So now we will do the sauce rouille. There is thousands of ways to make sauce rouille, like thousands of ways to make bouillabaisse and to make aioli, which can be the base of the sauce rouille. We need garlic, egg yolk, in this case from our house, salt, pepper, of course olive oil, and usually saffron, and usually some hot red hot chili pepper. So this one is dry, but I will show you the way. The same, if you don't like very hot, you can use a powder, for instance, of red hot chili pepper, or I will put French one, piment d'Espelette, which is kind of hot pepper but a little bit less and very perfumed, from Basque country, from France, and mix it with smoked paprika from Spain, pimentón de la vera. This will be my variant for rouille. I will show a very interesting way to make this sauce that maybe you never saw. Maybe you saw, maybe you never saw. So it will be kind of like orange skin in the soup. It can be the second little secret. So we have our garlic in half, cut in two half, and this will be our mortar or our blender. So we take our garlic, we put it some salt on garlic, this way. We will chop quickly, gently our garlic. Once again, little bit more salt. And now we will make a kind of pasta of garlic. It will be a kind of raw puree of garlic. So we take knife like this, put it here and like this, and press this way. We need to do like this. Voilà, we press as stronger as we can, and after chop, try to make this puree. So our paste of garlic is ready. So now we need 2 egg yolk. We have very, very fresh eggs. So we have 2 egg yolks, and there we add our pasta of garlic. Mix very, very yellow. We will add little by little good, strong olive oil. And we do it like a mayonnaise. Salt, some pepper a little bit. And now, to transform in rouille, we will add this saffron, which will take and give all the taste. I advise you to make the sauce rouille. It's the first thing you do if you want to do bouillabaisse. You will start maybe with rouille to give time to saffron to give maximum taste and flavor to your rouille. Piment d'Espelette and little bit of pimentón de la vera, smoked paprika. So let's try this rouille. Wonderful. So I will add a little bit of vinegar, wine vinegar. It can be white, it can be red, doesn't matter. And all the flavor we will make osmose. Now we make crouton. So with the baguette of yesterday or before yesterday, cut it. And we will organize them like this. Croutons on a tray. Now we can season them with salt, oil the same, Up is finished. Now we'll put in oven 160, 170 degrees, around 10-15 minutes, depend of your oven, to the gold color and very, very completely crispy texture. Now we can cook the fish with a little bit of olive oil. Just a little bit of olive oil in the pan. I will put it here, there is no fire. We put fish in the pan, dorado, whiting. Well, we put little bit salt in every pieces, and this we put some stock, nice stock, thick stock. Look, this marvelous stock we add on top of the fish, and in this pan it will be easy to remove, as well as potatoes. We put some fire now, and very soon we will try this bouillabaisse. And at the very, very last moment we will add our red mullet, because the red mullet cook very, very quickly. That is why I don't put it now. And if you put 5 or 7 fish, you must put them in order to cook them as they must be cooked. So if it's a long time cooking, as if you will add once again here some conger fish, for instance, you will cook them for 10 minutes. After add some sea bream, cook it for 3-4 minutes, and finally add red mullet for 1 minute and serve. So this is the cooking moment of fish. When it's pieces of fish like this, it's the last minute. But in your kitchen can be already prepared and pre-cooked potatoes, the stock of course, your whole fish cut, your sauce Rouille ready, and your bottle of white wine open. When you put your fish, it must not boil. Very important. We will turn it gently like this. Pop, wonderful. Piece of sea bream. So now it's time for our red mullet to enter in the dance. We salt them a little bit before cooking. We salt it 2 faces, and we put the bigger one. Voilà. And we put our red mullet. We wait 20 seconds. This is non-boiling stock. We are around 75 degrees, 80 degrees. And stop. Everything is ready. We can start dressing of bouillabaisse. So let's start to put potatoes, which are cooked in our stock. Now we will take piece of every kind of fish, 1 darn of dorado, 1 piece of whiting fish, and now the most important, of course, our fantastic stock soup bouillabaisse of all of this, and we serve it with this crouton, with our sauce Rouille. And now I will show you how to eat it. So how to eat properly a bouillabaisse as a French guy. I personally eat like this. I take crouton, I take some Rouille, very, very nice Rouille, and put on the top. After this, put this crouton in soup, and put some soup on the top of the crouton like this. Wait a little bit. Very difficult to wait a little bit, because I know it will be very tasty. And after that, eat the first spoon of bouillabaisse. A piece of potato, a piece of fish, and once again try. Very tasty. Write in the comment which traditional French dish you would like to see, and we will try to do it as soon as possible. Please write below this video, and see you soon.